nobody thinks about Sprint in the business-to-business sense. So, perfect. Okay. All right. Video's rolling, clock's ticking, you're good.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
Come in.
Hi, Mr. Garza, how are you? I'm Natalie Alzate, sales rep for Nile Corporation. Do you mind if I have a seat?
Please.
Thank you very much. Here's my business card. Feel free to contact me with anything you may need.
Okay.
I'm really delighted that Rafael connected us. I did a few research on your business and had really impressive reviews on clients talking about your stylist, so I was really impressed by that, and I actually feel like I'm going to be going pretty soon to get my hair done there too. So,
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
Good. We'll take you.
So obviously you know how to run a successful business. What led you up into the salon industry?
Well, we feel that with the opening up of Cuba, we're going to see a lot more U.S. travel.
Okay.
So we're hoping that business here is going to get bigger and better.
Yes, and it will.
And that's where you come to play.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm here to do today is basically talk to you a little bit about your business, ask you a few questions, see how I can align that with Salon Biz, and see if we're the right fit for you. How does that sound?
That's why you're here.
Okay, perfect. So would you mind if I take some notes?
Oh, please do.
All right, perfect. So I did talk to Rafael about some of the issues he did share with me. I just want to know though, what are some issues that we need to tackle before this meeting is over?
Well, we've got to have an appointment booking system.
Okay.
It's web-based. And it's got to be easily accessible and easy to use for clients as well as employees. We need to have a better way to handle inventory reports, because I think there's money being wasted
Correct.
in mismanaging of our inventory.
Okay. I would like to kind of know what's important to you when deciding on a new software system. Is that where you were going with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the things the software system's got to be able to do.
Okay.
It's got to be, we're looking cloud-based, but we have some apprehensions with cloud-based just because of the internet, the stability of the internet in Cuba.
In Cuba, okay.
Yeah, we're concerned that it's not always going to be working properly. So,
We have had clients tell us that concern.
Yeah.
But I'm here to reassure you after you have your needs applied. Is there anything else that you would like to tell me?
The other thing is we need to make sure that you're going to come in and train. Train the employees on how to use the software.
Okay, perfect.
Because I don't want to be, my job's big enough now that I don't want to have to become a trainer as well.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that, there's resources available. Once we get past the initial training, resources available for new employees that come in, any sort of updates or changes that you would make, that we've got those covered.
Okay, perfect. So we'll definitely cover those concerns. I did want to kind of do a company overview for you just so that you know who you're working with.
Okay.
So we have 65 years of experience in beauty industries, expertise, spas, and also businesses. So we're right up the alley. You said that you want us to be able to support and have on-site training, is that correct? So we have 50 support techs and educators, and our main goal is to basically give you the best service, the best support in the industry. And so because of this, we're actually top #1 for salon. Today's the top 200, and I mean that's pretty much a compliment. But I'll put all this information, if you would like to read it later, in actually a little folder that I'll give you.
Okay.
So in terms of appointment booking, you said that you struggle. Is it the time that is the issue, or what exactly is the issue in appointment booking?
Exposure, #1.
Exposure?
Yeah.
Exposure to what, if you can please?
We have a lot of guests come in. We're like a 400-room
Okay.
facility. We have a lot of guests come in, and I don't think enough of our guests realize how easy it is for them to come down and get some special treatment.
Okay.
So anything that we can do that puts that information in front of them, web-based, internet-based, TVs, marquees, whatever, and they see how easy it is to go in and book and really, you know, explore who wants a stylist. You know,
Okay.
we have 6, so what's their specialties? Where do they come from? What's, you know, what makes them who they are?
Okay. So basically, if I could show you a way to reduce the time that your staff has to implement in the offices, as well as track your top performing, perhaps stylists, is that something you'd be interested in?
Sure.
Or yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So I am here to show you what we have to offer. Here are a few visuals. So you said to start off, we're going to start with appointment booking, correct? So we do have a track performance for stylists, which is really important because it's going to recognize the best stylist. Excuse me, it's actually this right here.
Okay.
It's very colorful, it's very appealing to the eye for both clients and also for both the stylists. The cool thing about this is that it's going to make these stylists want to outperform their previous goals, which is awesome, always incentive in a business. You always want to make the most money, so therefore it's going to make you more profit.
Sure.
Also, it's going to save you time on manually processing information because they're already going to have their own profiles on there. So
Okay.
that's going to be really, and it's going to be a really deep engagement to communication and
Now, can they update their profiles? If they-
yes, of course. And I'll
Okay.
actually show you if that is something that you really want to cover in the demo. I'll be more than happy to do so.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
So does that cover your concern?
I think so.
Okay. Are you still a little iffy on something, or is there something you
No,
want
it's just,
clarified?
it's hard to, you know, look at a picture and
Of course,
say,
it is.
that's gonna cover my concern.
So I can more than likely show you here if you would like to already step into the demo.
Well, let's just go
Okay,
through
sure.
everything and we can do this
Sure,
all
sure.
at once.
So also you're saying that easily accessible, correct?
Mhm.
So we do have something, we're obviously cloud-based, so this would be right over here. Page, yeah. Okay. So this is all our information about our features, about cloud-based. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to cut your call times by, let's say 50%. And also it's going to, I mean, in terms of booking, everything is very mobile. We live in a time and age where we want to be very active online and such. And so it's going to also help people not lose interest instead of waiting at the line and seeing a huge line, and perhaps, you know, everything goes by word of mouth. So if they had a bad experience, it's kind of like a domino effect, so
Sure.
to your business.
Yeah.
Also, it helps you view your client history, which is really important. It's going to save you time for the next time around when the client comes. They feel rest assured and they feel taken care of. Does that cover your concern with that?
And so they can actually, I see a phone. so
Correct.
it-
So it's a three system. You can do it on the desktop, on an iPad, or also on a mobile device, which is really awesome for a diverse group of people.
Okay,
Does that cover your concern, or
I think so.
okay?
Yeah.
So
You're gonna, we'll look at it on the demo.
would you like to look at it now?
No,
Oh, okay.
whenever you're ready to show me.
Oh, all right. So we've covered the appointment booking, the being able to access it through the cloud base, and also you were talking about the client. What is it? The client employees having the training
Yes.
for them. Okay, so we do pride ourselves in. It's not really in the slides, but we do pride ourselves in having great service in terms of we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to feel set up, and all of your assistants will be covered. So we do have 24-hour support, and everything we do to help you grow. We do to help support you, and basically just help guide you within that. So we will have training, depends on when you want to start implementing the program. So really we'll tailor it to your liking. If you want the training, a really intense training in 1 week, then we could do that, or we could spread it out excessively. But to be honest, it's a very simple system to use, and I do have some testimonials from a few people that have used the system as well, if
Okay.
you would like to see them as well. So here it is. So this is the 6 Charles Penzone Salon. They actually run and operate 309, I had this somewhere, 309 service professionals, and also in 6 locations. And so what they have said is that the salon has been using Salon Biz, including the online booking, which is something that you're interested in, and it's really helped run everything smoothly and efficiently. I mean, if you can just imagine the logistics of booking clients, and with 309 people, it's pretty intense. So they've said that they've had a great experience. So if you would like to look further into this, I'll also put this in here.
Okay.
Does that cover your concern addressing your
Well,
employees?
As far as the training, now, is that done on site then? You'll come to my location?
Yeah, correct.
And train them?
Yes, we could do that, and we also have online support systems. So
Okay.
if people are more
And then
tech savvy.
post-sale support? In other words, 3 months from now.
Mhm.
Is that something that,
Of course, we're there 24/7. Like I said, our
Okay.
mission is to help you grow and to consistently be there guiding you as well.
turnaround time to get a response?
Oh, instant. We're
Really?
24/7, right on there.
So
Yep.
if I call, somebody's gonna always be there?
Yes, correct.
Wow, okay, that's impressive.
Okay, so does that cover your concern with us being
Sure.
there for you?
Mhm.
And then you mentioned having internet in Cuba, correct?
Mhm.
Well, we do, like I said, we do pride ourselves in having great access to different services and to different areas, and that is included in that. So, is there anything else you would like me to address?
So how does the system handle walk-ins?
Okay, so in terms of bookings, you mean, or okay,
Walk-in clients, because it sounds like you got a great system for booking, but if somebody doesn't book, will the system handle walk-ins?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's just gonna add a little bit more of a walk-ins is not a problem. Basically, the booking online is just there to facilitate everyone that is constantly online, 24/7 access. If there's a walk-in, it shouldn't interrupt anything because, like we said, we're already taking care of all of your customers and clients, so the experience is there. So if there is people to walk in, I mean, there's no problem. It's still rest assured in the system.
Okay.
Yes.
Did we talk about inventory?
Inventory, sure. So, here it is. So this is kind of like what we provide as well, inventory control. So with that, it's great because we're going to be tracking your ins and outs, which is wonderful because if a client, for instance, wants a conditioner, you want to be able to provide it for them at that moment. You don't want to risk the chance of them seeing it and then saying, I'll just get it next week, and then they'd probably buy it for cheaper at a grocery store, so therefore you have lost the profit there.
And my concern with
Mhm.
inventory is making sure I don't have 6 cases of shampoo
Oh,
when I only
okay.
need 2.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we definitely
That's
have,
my concern is that we've got a lot of dollars sitting in a stock room
of course.
that is not really beneficial.
Of course, yeah. So we always want to save you not only time with having to order these products, but also the money. So there's definitely metrics to which you can measure that, and you can rest assured that if you only want 6,
Mhm.
you can get 6. If you only want 2, you can get 2.
Okay.
So does that clarify your concern?
Yeah. So it sounds like you got a very expensive software system.
So let me get to the
Yeah.
pricing.
My
So-
concern is my return on my investment, making sure that,
Oh, sure. So, for instance, you were telling me that that booking is an issue for you, correct?
Mhm.
So, how many hours a week do you typically estimate bookings?
Oh, I couldn't even guess. Probably 2 or 3.
2 or 3? And then, if you could put a number or an hour amount to the dollar that you work for that time, what would you pay yourself?
Probably 60.
60? Okay. So that's 180, and that's 180 in a week that you are potentially losing, in which you could be investing and reallocating that money into our services that will provide that for you. And then in a month, of course, that's where it gets a little more, 720. So where could you reallocate that money? What could you be using that instead for?
Oh, some improvements maybe, or
Correct, yes.
give myself a raise maybe.
Yeah, definitely. You deserve it, or even your stylist a bonus. So overall,
There you go.
we're here to provide a little bit more, an edge for your business.
Mhm.
So based on what you told me, we basically spoke about having the internet access, also the bookings. Also, we touched base on how this is gonna. So wait, is this between your budget range, 149, or? I mean, I did speak to Rafael. He said he had 12 servers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We have 6.
You have 6. Okay.
6.
So then this would be yours if you would like that one. Yeah. So that would be yours. So that's $99. And like I said, you're already reallocating that money from the $720 that you would typically be wasting
Mhm.
in a month, and then to mention a year, it'd be a lot more.
Mhm.
So
No, the dollars sound good. I mean, that seems like a reasonable number. If it'll do everything that you say it'll do.
yes.
Now, is there any sort of contract with this, or is it?
So there is a contract, but you are more than welcome to get out if you feel that it doesn't fit fit.
Okay. So why do I have a contract?
Well, why do you have a contract? Because we want to make sure that you are dedicated to the system. But like I said, there are no strings attached. So if you test it out and you feel that it's just not for you, that's fine. Everything will be set in stone as is.
Okay.
Yes. So you said that this would be yours, the 99 one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this does include tech support, reliability, and all the benefits that we discussed earlier. I do want to be courteous of your time, so I'm not going to go through all of the excessive benefits, but you did say that could fit your budget, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Mr. Garza, we would love to partner with you, and I mean, we want to take the worries out of the bookings, out of having to have internet access and all of that. I definitely feel like we're a great match for you. Wouldn't you say? I mean, I don't know if you would agree with that.
Well, I think everything you provided me tonight is what we're looking for, and I think at this point it's time to schedule a follow-up meeting with Raphael as well, just to see.
Okay, so you don't want to implement the program just now. You want to discuss with Raphael?
Well, no, I'm not going to discuss,
Okay.
but I think it's something that we have a follow-up meeting with him.
Sure. So I did bring a contingent agreement. Basically, what it's stating is that we will have a follow-up meeting, and next meeting we will meet your price, as we had said, 99, or if you feel like you need to discuss it with Raphael. So it's no worries at all if once we do meet up, you just want to throw this away if Raphael doesn't feel it's beneficial. But if it is, you're more than welcome to sign right there, and then we can set up the meeting.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, sorry. Great. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Garza. I guess we'll be meeting. When are you available?
Let's say, let's do next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday? Okay. At what time?
9?
9 a.m. Perfect. So you're a morning person. Well, it was
I'm
great.
really a morning person.
It was great meeting with you, Mr. Garza. I hope everything goes well, and I'll be seeing you and Raphael at the next meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can show me this?
Oh, sure.
You brought this
Of
in.
course, I did bring this, yes. So if you're interested, okay, so appointments, you're more than welcome to take over.
Oh, no, just.
Oh, okay.
Just show me.
So the appointments would be right there. Of course, this could take use of all of your booking requests. It's going to help facilitate all of the process, and not only, but you can actually click on the actual stylist. You can see what service they provided, the service price, and the duration. So this is really important because this is something that perhaps the receptionist would be inputting after
Sure.
this has actually happened. So this just helps you stay in the line of things.
Okay.
All right. We also have, let's see, reports, which you were also interested in to see it's a little slow. Okay, so here you're basically, this is a demo, so it's not going to show you everything exactly, but it's going to go in depth with all the system reports, how the management is going, online bookings, which is one of the most important, and of course sales to show your profits. Sure. So this is another really great one. And then
now, will these reports tie into my accounting software?
Of course, yes, we can definitely link them together. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right, good.
And then we also, one of my favorites is the marketing, of course, because it just shows you a lot of really good campaigns that you could be using to implement client birthdays, so it makes your client feel a little bit more special and they can come in during that time.
Does it send them an email or something?
Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Also for lost clients, it's going to send them an email every, let's say you input for 3 months, so it's going to spice up their time to want to come back in. Also first time visitors, so you can see which visitors are actually of value to you.
Sure.
So this is actually another one of my favorites. I'll definitely go over this a little bit more if you want, in depth, next time around. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.
So I guess I leave it now. You. Do you have to turn it off?
You'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So. Oh, wow.
All right, one more to go.
All right.
Let me just close this. Unless she's repurposing it with somebody else.